I want to be honest with you. And I mean actually honest. Not the version of honest where you make yourself look good at the end. The real kind. Her name is Damilola. And I genuinely don't know what to do with her. We met through a hookup. That's the beginning of the story, and I'm not going to dress it up. We weren't strangers exactly, but we weren't close either. It was what it was. I had already booked flights for us. She came over, and we spent the night together. Simple, clean, or at least that's what I thought. I expected her to leave the next morning. That's usually how these things go, right? You both wake up, there's that slightly awkward energy, someone makes an excuse, and then life moves on. She didn't leave. Day one, I figured, okay, maybe she's just taking her time. Day two, I started wondering if I needed to say something. Day three, she was in my kitchen making breakfast, like she'd always lived there. And I'm standing in the doorway of my own house, in my own home, genuinely confused. Not angry, not uncomfortable exactly, just confused. Because here's the thing nobody tells you about situations like this. Sometimes the person you least expected to stay is the one who shows up the most. She cooks. Not just something quick. Actual meals. Proper food. She does my laundry without me asking. She helps with chores around the house just naturally. Like it's second nature to her. Now
But before we go back to how it all began, pause for a moment. Like this video, follow and subscribe. And also tell me where you are watching from. I want to know who is sitting with me for this story.
Now I'm catching feelings. And I know how that sounds coming from someone who booked a hookup. I know. But I can't sit here and lie to you. I don't even know if what I'm feeling is love yet. It's too early for that word, maybe. But it's something. It's definitely something. I've started imagining things I had no business imagining 3 days ago. What it would look like if this became real. If we actually built something together. I even thought about kids. Which, if you told me that last week, I would have laughed. But here I am. And then there's the part I can't ignore. The part that keeps pulling me back every time I start to lean in. She's into hookups. That's how we met. That's the world she moves in. And look, I'm not judging her for it. I can't. Not with a straight face. Because I was right there with her. But it matters to me now. And that's the honest truth. I've told her I think she should stop. Not in a controlling way, at least I hope not. More like I said what I felt and left it there. But I don't know if it's that simple. I don't know if you can just ask someone to change the way they move through the world because 3 days in a house together made you feel something. That might not be fair. I'm still figuring that out.
So here's where I am. Part of me genuinely believes this could turn into something real. The way she moves, the way she just settled into this space without being asked to. There's something there. Or at least, I think there is. But another part of me keeps asking the harder question. Am I feeling something real? Or am I just responding to being taken care of? Because those two things can look exactly the same from the inside. And I think a lot of men confuse them. I think I might be confusing them right now. Is this a woman who genuinely has something to offer in a real relationship? Or is this just what she does? And if it is just what she does that make it less real? I honestly don't know. What I do know is this. I'm not the same person I was 3 days ago when I thought she'd be gone by morning. Something happened in this house. I don't have a name for it yet. But I want to ask you something. And I want you to really think about it before you answer in the comments. If someone came into your life the wrong way, but showed up in all the right ways once they got there, what would you do? Would you let it be something? Or would you let where it started decide where it ends? Because I'm standing at that exact crossroads right now. And Damilola is still in my house. And breakfast smells really good. And I have no idea what I'm doing.